Hello and welcome to a little bit of me playing Joseon or Joseon? Editing Ramit slash voiceover the two. I've been saying Joseon wrong this entire video. Amazing. I'm so good at reading. In Victoria 3, this is, well, it's 1.7. Let's go! So lots of interactions to do with vassals and being a vassal state and tributary and all that good stuff. So yeah, this is what I've been doing. This is a game, practicing, trying out new stuff. I don't really read all of the patch notes and dev notes and everything. I kind of just threw myself in, tried some stuff out, tried to learn how to do things. And yeah, so Joseon has some interesting starting points you can do. I, for one, really am fond of the whole becoming a vassal and then making your overlord dependent on you and then leaving and watching them debt spiral. Which probably is something I would like to try with Joseon. Your best starting moves are ally with Russia and Great Britain and have them help give you independence basically from China if that's what you want. At the same time, grab a few extra independences in that war and eat it piece by piece. Not that you actually need to. Yeah. No, Korea, Joseon just starts with a fantastic set of natural resources and options. So, yeah, obviously started logging camps and paper and dyes and everything. You start with some pretty good technology to begin with, and obviously, yep, there you go, trying to do some stuff. Figuring out spheres and everything is also a big thing now, and how that works. The fact that China doesn't have a sphere, or King doesn't have a sphere, is a bit weird. But yeah, and also nationalize the stuff. Why not? I like floating quite a bit of my economy. Maybe not the most optimal way of playing, but like, yeah, makes things better. No, but yeah, this game does end pretty badly. I do not do so well, naturally. First time playing 1.7, first time playing Joseon. Thought I'd just throw myself in and see what happens. And yeah, you start off in a pretty good spot. You have a huge population. Like, starting off with 16 mil, big for me, new for me. The hardest part is building enough, quickly enough, to employ most of them, if not all of them. But obviously once you do, you then have the problem of, great, now I start automating stuff and oh, GDP per capita goes up. Yeah, but yeah, that's all. I do get a few lucky things going on. I got land reformer and stuff. I managed to pass some very nice laws early on. But I make the critical mistake of not leaving traditionalism in pretty much all the games I play. Like, traditionalism just apparently is a thing I completely accept, which is a problem. I shouldn't be doing it that often, and because I am, it's just causing more and more issues for myself. Bad. Bad. Not fun, doesn't make for good gameplay. Anyway, what else I have to deal with? Yeah, do that stuff, do this, do that. Yeah, no, nothing of that. It's mostly just fun. It's a little bit of a weird start. You have a very small area. You have 5 states or 6 or so to begin with, and you don't really need anything. Maybe a bit of bureaucracy, maybe a bit of universities and stuff. I did want to try going for more universities. We'll see how that goes. Economy wise, yeah, a lot of very high taxes, a lot of income, and trying to balance things out and figure them out. There's me just getting 3 events in 1 month, which is fun. Yep, that's me. Yeah, like standard stuff. Sphere of influence comes with some great events, I guess. Definitely some interesting stuff. There's me building, military shipyards. I wonder why. Probably because there was a big deficit and I could make use of one. Yeah. Like, it's nice having basically 10 years in and already being able to build all this simultaneously. It's definitely weird and interesting, to say the least. And obviously, dedicated police force is a very nice law to pass, which I just decide not to do for whatever reason because I'm an absolute insane person. Yeah. Yeah, so Joseon, very fun, lots of things to do. I wanted to go down the route of actually having a reasonably well-educated population and universities and qualifications and all that stuff, as well as fairly good technology, so I can industrialize quickly and better. But obviously, that's easier when you don't have traditionalism and when you start off with the ability to do that. Yeah, as a starting move, I'm starting to look more favorably towards the local police forces. It does strengthen the landowners, but it's obviously going to make them happier, so you can pass laws that will make them very upset. Yeah, and also fighting my urge for civil wars is something I need to keep. Especially when you have an overlord. If you can persuade that overlord to join whatever side, the government in your civil wars, that would be nice, wouldn't it? And yeah, that's one thing that does pop up a lot. It is the little notification that is, haha, you are going to be lowered autonomy soon. You should do something about that. I do not, and then my economy goes burp. Because it goes burp and just kind of falls apart and such. Yeah, not fun. Tibet gets presumably annexed eventually one day soon. Not that it needs to be fair. Then, yep, romanticism, all that good stuff. Technology-wise, just go for the standards. I like to get my iron up now. And tools together. I would probably interweave these instead of doing them one at a time. That is... Sorry, now that I look at the video, that is. This was a difficult decision. Basically, do you want to create the Korean-Russian society, which I should have done because I wanted to. And yes, annoy your liege, because apparently that's a good idea. Yes, it is, because it increases your liberty desire, which prevents them from annexing you. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Also, your economy is kind of based on theirs, so maybe work to be a little more independent. And yeah, Joseon is good. This is me considering going straight to homesteading. And just looking at all the possible laws and deciding, nope, tenant farmers it is. Yeah, let's not radicalize the landowners. It's not like your liege is particularly fond of you or anything and would be unlikely to help you. No, that sounds nothing like what would happen. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, there goes the tools. Tools are cheap now. Now that tools are cheap, you can build more iron and use that to do good stuff. Yeah, it's really easy, and obviously upgrade all your military and make sure everything goes smooth. There we are. It's a fairly standard game. You can kind of go and do all kinds of things. You could even go industry banned, actually. Not that you'd want to, because, your liege is China, and they have no need for non-industrial goods. What else do we have? Tenant farmers getting there eventually, maybe? I can't remember if this one passes or not, so that'll be fun to find out about. Other than that, what we have is apparently a scraping noise. Very nice. Society, realism, tech. Yeah, pretty much anything that'll increase qualifications you want to go for immediately. And obviously religious schools, or just, public schools in general. Confucianism does make religious schools a lot harder to pass. But also so does serfdom, because, you know, yeah, that's fun. Tenant farmers will massively increase your qualifications and just general literacy, so maybe do that. Yeah, this is going to be close either way. Central archives, not really necessary, it just increases the cost of bureaucracy. And 300 is so much bureaucracy, you really don't need it. Good. It's all good, actually. Because we're still currently protectorate, or tributary, sorry, and not a puppet. But obviously, yeah, there's a little bit of the opium wars going on. Sadly, neither side was too interested in having me jump in. Perhaps they would have been if I had tried to ally the British. But why would I do that? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. Lots of fun stuff. We're gonna just professional army it up and keep it going. Urbanization starts. That's normally a good... Well, that's a great thing to grab as soon as you can. It just exists and is beneficial to your general goals. Spreading out your urbanization is perhaps not the best option depending on what you're going to be doing. Doing the construction loop is something people do keep telling and I keep seeing, and I'm just like, but I want... Yeah, I want the other stuff to be working. Oh wow, this is me realizing I could try and ally the British, and because they actually can defeat China in wars, maybe they'll help me, because they don't like China. Or at least they don't at the start, kind of. They just want that treaty port, and they want the trade. And to be fair, who doesn't? They took it to treaty port in Beijing. I was not paying enough attention, but there is just the British treaty port in Beijing. Yeah. Definitely not a great place to have put it, Britain. Because you've got to go all the way there. Like, there, yeah, good. Of course. Anyway, there goes me finally figuring out I can do laws that will mean that I can use this bureaucracy that I have. Wow, what? I can pass laws and use the bureaucracy that I have in excess? I don't even remember. I think, isn't the bonus bureaucracy meant to be good for law passing speed? Oh yeah. That could have been part of my strategy if I was intending to go through a bunch of cultural law changes to do stuff like enacting, well, getting rid of the landowner power as soon as possible and freedom of conscience. I should check when passing those kinds of laws if there's a benefit at this stage, because I don't think there is. You start off fairly mono-religious. At least there's Joseon. And yeah, that's just trying to figure out how to get it so the AI so that my liberty desire goes up quicker. Because right now it is not going up. And yeah, no, it's pain. Yeah, allying the British, allying the Russians. Russians was a bad idea. Their military is significantly not good enough to have dealt with China, is what I learn. And I will learn that later in a most painful manner. Until then, maybe get rid of traditionalism. That would be a great idea, wouldn't it? Getting rid of traditionalism? No, that's a... Why would I do that? Why would I get rid of... Anyway, yeah. Like, industrialize ASAP. Financial districts are your friends. And sadly... nationalization is not, actually. Because if you sell it, it ends up going to financial districts. Financial districts gives you... Interesting. Yeah, no. Actually, yeah, just go into debt and sell some of the stuff you build once in a while. That's a strategy now, isn't it? Right. that doesn't feel like a... Is that good? Is that... I feel like if I was playing laissez-faire, that's exactly what my strategy would be. Would be early on, get the economy up and rolling, get those capitalists making bank, and then once they're done, just build infrastructure everywhere. And just... Yeah, because you can build like quadruple the... Oh, that's a strategy I'm gonna have to try if I ever get a good game to go laissez-faire. Yeah, early game is hard and trying to figure that out is good, but there's a lot of different ways you can play it. And yeah, that is 5 states. Let's go. And for some reason I go really hard on building all these gov admins. I genuinely cannot fathom why. I'm trying to figure it out, but honestly, nah. Completely no idea. On the other hand, building all the industries and nationalizing stuff is good for your economy as well, because you get the government bonds back, which allows you as the government to build more. But I don't think it's as good as financial districts and laissez-faire. But who knows? It does also help if you want to like really push a small group of people into having a lot of money and power, and then go to wealth voting or technocracy. I'll have to check what financial districts. Yeah, and I think if you go for a religious game, for financial districts are slightly better than gov admins in terms of employment and factions. And there you go. I am now a puppet, and my economy goes, oh no. I'm so confused why I needed these taxes. It's for tax reasons. The gov admins are for tax reason, tax capacity. But because I haven't passed laws like, I don't know, police force, I'm just building up infinite amounts of thank me for being an idiot. Also, we're at 18 mil now. That's a pretty good amount of population. But yeah, this is normally where things go from, yeah, this looks good, this looks decent, to, oh, this is about to go very badly for everyone involved. Maybe I should have built some steel factories. Maybe, just maybe. Steel's really good, you know. And yeah, there you go. Now I learn how to click those buttons and use some of my, well, admin. Oh wow, look at that. I have a little revolution brewing for professional army. Maybe I should pass that law? Why not? Yeah, that is a pretty standard looking map, other than Beijing Treaty Port. It's, yeah, nothing abnormal's happened with China, I don't think. I haven't paid any attention to anything other than just trying to figure out what's going on with these laws and stuff. And presumably what's happened is my economy is far too interlinked with China for me. Yeah, I don't read those tooltips anywhere near enough as I should have. But I can eventually increase my liberty, or just independence in general, by going... I should probably have, rather than an independence play, I should have gone for, yeah, liberty, desire, reduced, increased autonomy. There you go. Plus that would have made my economy a little more stable, and oh my god, I actually thought of it, and I actually built steel. What is wrong with me? What the hell? I built steel. Took me a while. Maybe I should pass professional army, rather than just letting the civil war brew, and then poor laws. Poor laws is a bit of a waste, I suspect, but okay. We'll take it. And yep, railway time. Yay! Rail! It's not like you have a bunch of, buildings, what do you call them? With wooden railway carts. Urban centres. I could do public transport and urban centres. Huh. I think urban centres are state-owned. presumably they have to be. They could maybe have a slight impact on market access price index as well. Obviously more, yeah, no, that would make sense actually, but same with trains, but yeah. We're getting there. Things are starting to look good, and yeah, so we're now 20 minutes in. This is about 20 minutes and 30 seconds in. This is pretty good. I'm pretty much done here. Like, this is where the game starts going a bit worse off for me. The loss of autonomy was pretty much one of the worst things that have happened at this point. And also my inability to ally the British. That doesn't help. And my decision to ally the Russians and then wait far too long. But hey, I used the lead and I did some stuff and things are going well-ish. Yeah. Yep, there you go. Russia figuring out power block joining stuff, trying to get my independence from them, well, not independent, reduced autonomy. I eventually figure out there's the Diplopay for reduced autonomy and independence, and then go for that. Yep, just looking it up, figuring things out. Liberate. I added a few war goals to liberate. They were pretty fearful, but they wanted to go for the war anyway. So that's what they do. And yeah, I just added a bunch of war goals just to make sure things could happen. Try and figure some stuff out. And then we went to war. The war was okay to start with. And then we started losing quite badly when, well, this happened. And yep, there goes Russia getting invaded a little bit, and all of these balanced out. Eventually, we were losing on both fronts for numerous reasons, like going into an offensive instead of just playing defensively. And yep, there goes my civil war. Nice civil war. And yeah,